Sok megmaradt. Tinyú. Fülhallgató megint beszart. Na, ez a fülhallgatót nem csípi ez a játék. Akkor igen.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
A bizonyítékokat. Ez a kulcskép. Ebből indul ki minden, ez a helyszín. Na most már legalább működik rendesen a Goals. Látni. Jó. Visszamegyünk. Adatokat kell gyűjteni. Lehet beszélni vele, nem?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
Ó, jó, hogy a közével, a B-vel lehet elővenni a zseblámpát, ami... Ja, be van kapcsolva, csak nem látszik, mert túl. Jó van. Nézzük meg a töstöt.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Kemény. Hogy most innen ki se tudok menni addig, amíg le nem rakom a asztalra, vagy mi ez a táblára a dolgokat.
Doesn't make sense. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Hát igen, azt láttuk, hogy többen voltak. Ez ilyen kalambóféle lesz, hogy így láttuk, hogy mi történt, és külső szemmel kell asztalnunk, hogy hogyan jön rá csaj.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
Akik itt voltak,
Someone
ja.
was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
The weaknesses.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale.
Nightingale.
Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Ez ráadásul egy FBI ügynök volt. Basz meg.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas
Yash.
in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Akkor egyértelmű, hogy valószínűleg nem hiába költözött ide. Már ott hagyta az FBI, titokba dolgozott. Szóval...
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Léte. De hát ugye nem biztos, hogy a lábnyomok gyilkosok. Lehet, hogy a witnessek.
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it. Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's
Várjál,
been
most
missing for
akkor
13 years.
azok a dolgok sokhoz
Why here?
tartoztak.
Why now?
Azt hittem, hogy a szemtanúkhoz. Jött.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Más az asztalon.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years.
Ő is
How did
valószínűleg
he
a
end up
izét.
here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This
Akkor kövessük.
right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us
Itt
to
van
find.
ez a nagy fa.
I
Aha.
didn't know trees got that big.
Ő is megjegyzi, hogy milyen magas.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Detektív. Ismert egy darab papírt.
Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the
the
words.
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a
Pont úgy,
message.
mint az első részben.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Jó, hát most nem áll meg a játék, hogyha attól, hogy függetlenül, hogy vele lépek az agyamba. Csávó meg addig elsétál. változik az atmoszféra, amikor odaérünk. És akkor a
Hey, you
tripodon
made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I
úgy
said.
lenyomatok.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
De ezt hova? Ó, ja, hogy nyílt új izé. Aha, anything else, oké. De volt.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Keményen néz ki, hallod? Nagyon, nagyon komoly, ez most tényleg beszarás, ezt nem lehet elégszer megemlíteni. Ahogy a fények, meg az
Let's get the
árnyékok,
car,
az meg...
drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Haja is tök jó meg van csinálva.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in.
Tök
should go for a
élesek
hike
a
if we get a chance.
textúrák.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Érdekes, mert ugye a fa egyébként azon volt egy középen, ahol átment a pali, a victim.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Van itt valami érdekes? Valami gyűjthető biztos, hogy van itt is.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
De egy weapon upgrade script volt. Kettő van. Bazzeg, akkor jó körül kell nézni, mert akkor kell találni.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
Tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Hát úgy igen, hogyha a szív lett volna a lényeg, akkor azt elvitték volna.
It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Nem erre kell jönni.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Ennyi, hogy borzasztóan skriptelt a játék amúgy, szóval nem lehet olyan lazán elkóborolni, ugye, mint most is nem lehet csak úgy átvágni dolgokon.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
De fasz, hova lett a csávó? Itt volt mögöttem, azt tetszett, csak így... Most meg már ott van. És nyitottam az ajtót, aztán már mondta, hogy jó van, akkor most körülnézek. Nyitom az ajtót, az sehol sem. Itt lehet azóta valahogy követni kellett volna a csávót.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Aha.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Sétáljunk végig a városon.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale.
I'm gonna go check something
For
out.
those of you
Be right
just
back.
tuning in,
Got it.
You're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're asking the same question I am. And Dave,
Fizika a vízzel. Jó, hát kompromisszumok, ugye azért kellenek, mert ugye a játék az brutál jól néz ki. A karakternek van fizikája a vízzel. Csak hozzáfűznie való nincs.
definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week?
Also right.
Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deer Fest?
FBI, kezüket fel. Nem? Ahogy pislogott.
I need bolt cutters.
Akkor errefele biztos lehet jönni.
Take
Hello?
care now.
Mondjuk az mekkora lenne? Az ilyen játékokkal lehetne így, nem tudom, így kísérletezni ezzel az AI beszélgetéses dolgokkal.
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
Azt a kurva eget. Vajon muszlim a csávó? Passz meg, mekkora szakálla van.
Few more days.
Deja vu. Aha.
Good to see you.
Örül nekem. Folyosónak tiszta control feelingje van. Nem van lámpám. Na, itt már van értelme a lámpám.
It doesn't budge.
Tudta volna a csaj a boci.
Hello.
Aha, az legalább táncol. Mi ez? azért érdekesen néz ki. Ha.
Enjoy your day.
Gondolom ez a dinamikus felbontás, vagy én nem tudom. Ha. Érdekes, ha ágyá is az olyan, akkor is. Performance-be kapcsolom. Ja, akkor is van. Azért a konzolos játék, ugye.
I can't force it open.
Ennyi már, hát ez a szoba. Ez a szoba van az agyunkba. Hát valami ehhez hasonló. Ja, vissza lehet hallgatni, értem. A lófaszt, ez konkrétan ez a szoba, igen. Ez totálva, ez a szoba. Aha, ja, mint tudom, mentünk az ajtóhoz, egyből ide kapcsolt minket. És hát az a kijárat, ez a kijárat. Meg a szoba. Boldog.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Hey there.
Hello. Hát ja, hát amit ki spóroltak
How much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
a karaktermodellekkel, vagyis hát a nem lényeges karaktermodellekkel.
How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar.
Ja, hogy ez egy
Get in that
kávés
coffee
akar
world.
lenni?
Get it where you can. Get it now.
Jesus, Charlie.
Csak a feje búbja látszik ki. Az is hogy nyomja.
Man, it is sweaty in these suits, isn't it? Charlene, are you as uncomfortable as I am?
You don't think the amount of hot, caffeinated beverages you've downed has anything to do with it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in hell. Swambass City.
Change of topic, please.
Jön erre a főnök, és mondja neki, ugráljatok, kávéztok. Kávé felbörget, úgyhogy ugráljatok kell.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float, will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float for sure. This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect, really.
It is the finest entertainment a town like ours has to offer. The happiest day of the year. Like Christmas, but better.
Well, I certainly hope so.
Oh, dear.
I hate the holidays.
Oh
You?
dear.
Hi there!
A köcsög még azt mondja, hogy oh dear.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Szóval 2010 után állították föl azt a kerítést.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
Van pite.
Good to see you.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
Szépen
So, are
néztek
we
ki,
in
mit
charge of
mondjam,
anything?
főleg a
Because if
csajba
not,
az
we'd
meg.
love to get back to our
Oh.
hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, screw into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird
Vajon
shit at
benyomnak
us.
egy jót?
He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
Nem
They
feltétlenül.
were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Mit loptatok el az izéről? Aha. Valamit elloptak a bűnténynek a helyszínéről. Pikus feketék.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a
Miért
writer.
susogott
True
a
crime.
csaj?
We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Vanyás susog, bazd meg. Várjál, meg tudjuk nézni a képet most már?
Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon. If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
Ez tök jó, hogy a Max Payne-es csávót is belevettek. Hülye feje van. Szóval.
This mug always cheers me up.
Szóval.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Ja, hogy ez... Ne. Ez most vagy egy sidequest lesz, ez nem hiszem, hogy hozzá köthető. Szerintem ez csak a követése a izéknek, a gyűjtetők.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They
Bazzeg
say the
még.
rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found
tudtam.
something.
Mondtam,
A
hogy
necklace
elloptak
belonging to
valamit.
one of the cultists.
Hogy tudtam, bazd meg? Vajon mi járult el őket? Vajon a bőrszínük? Szemét rasszista vagyok. A vicc az, hogy egyből rábögtem, és igazam lett. Kéne menni, interjú.
I need the necklace Tammy found. It's evidence.
Hallod? Hazudom, bazd meg.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Jimmy.
Úgy őszintén olyan nehéz volt, bazd meg.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more
Ez
questions.
olyan nehéz nem feketének lenni, és nem ellopni valamit.
Oh, God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Hát végül is tudta a nevét, mert tudta azt, hogy van-e lánya. Akkor most vagy az FBI ügynök van hatása az írónak a könyve alatt, vagy pedig a felszolgáló lány.
A cult murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those 2 idiot deputies. They didn't listen.
And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder. You know, Bright Falls is just Alabama with bigger trees.
This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
Got it. Thank you, Saga.
Tesók összetartanak.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Ezért a nyakláncot majd a...
Hey, what do you know about that
Last one
waitress
is-
from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Valószínűleg csak Rose.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
How are you?
Amúgy nem tudom, hogy az Unreal Engine 5 elfut.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations.
Ja, úgy
Yes.
néz ki, mintha olyan problémákkal szenvedne, mint az a Matrixos Unreal Engine 5 demo. Ami a karaktereket illeti. Nézzünk körül itt.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. It only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no.
Úristen! És még mindig ilyen hülye átvezetőket nyomatnak. A Max Payne-ben is ilyen volt, bazd meg.
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government.
Még a medve is bemutatott.
Oh wow, you think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere.
A harmadik alkalom,
Hiking through the
hogy volt
scenic
betört.
Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
Bazd meg, az Ambird, bazd meg.
Tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Agent? As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
FBI-os ki mindenhol bemehetünk.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
Cella.
They locked up
Van.
an innocent man.
Meg mit csinálta? Csak kijárat.
I swear I didn't do anything. They're a lying bunch of bastards.
A kurva életbe. Hogy ilyen is van, hogyha neki futunk az ajtónak, akkor azt
It
bebasszuk.
doesn't budge.
Várj, és ugye neki futok? Nézzük.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Goal. Ez köthető vajon? Kezd érdekes lenni, amúgy mondod, ez nekem rohadtul olyan, ez ilyen tök érdekes. Kezd bonyolódni a dolog.
Something about morgues. Yup.
I can't say I feel the same.
Úgy, hogy a izé is használható tárgy lesz. Lánc.
It won't open.
Képest, hogy maxra fölnyomta a fényerőt.
Let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Hát, burger szerintem.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing?
Eljutok a szívre. Az meg.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Sokkal előbb elkezdődött az egész. Ugye eleve pucéra jött ki a...
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Vissza kell menni.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
De igen, de akkor ez egy olyan dolog, hogyha volt elég idejük arra, hogy belerakjanak valamit a csávó testébe. Akkor ők nem tervezték azt, hogy ott hagyják a szívet. Valószínűleg a szívet lehet, hogy csak azért vették ki, legyen helye annak, amit beleraktak. Kesztyűt nem húzó, bassza meg. Lófaszt. A kézzel.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Újabb üzenet.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
És azok is már...
No, 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 wait!
Sheriff?
What the
Ó, bazd meg, de beszartam.
Casey!
Megvadult az írás.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
Shit. He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Ott van a lámpa, bazd meg, miért nem veszi ezt ő?
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go!
Get out of my house. Waiting for her. Stay.
He vanished.
End of chapter. Ittem a játékot. Ez valami ilyen chapter ending féle zene, ami ezek írta a sheriffet a sztoriból, aztán eltűnt.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
What?
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Neki is tudunk nyitni akkor a saját fájlt. Ezzel a csóró emberrel, ja, hogy nem is létezik. Átmegyünk rajta. Ez mondjuk egy tök jó dolog, hogy nincsen benne ilyen szuperlátás.
Must be locked from the other side.
Hogy így nekünk kell keresni. Ez remek.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
A lapok megváltoztatják a valót. És hát inkább átírják.
Doesn't make sense.
Talán a fő hozzá új lapot. A gólhoz megy?
Nah.
Good night. Yeah. Hozzábasztak téged.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Csak úgy lenyelik. Ja, mi? Szörnyű változott a hulla?
Nightingale's heart was missing.
Menjetek.
How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real and...
They're a fine pair.
Take it easy.
My client.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous.
Are you gonna let
We
me
need to
speak
be
them or
prepared in
not?
case things escalate more than they already have.
Someone will be right.
Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
Ilyen kis lucskának választásai vannak.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
Szóval szabadon fogok tudni mászkálni, vajon?
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
Ott volt a
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
vágakból össze volt rakva.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. Great. This area is supposed to be close to the public.
Hát erre van a shortcut, nem?
This can't be the right way.
Ja, fasz. Vagy arra van a shortcut? nem, arra volt a shortcut, jó fele mentem először.
The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here.
Azt
A
itt van a
world operating
shortcut,
on
bazd
different
meg.
rules.
A fasz.
I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs.
Hello.
Do it, damn.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you.
Ezek a... igen.
And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
FBC, Federal Bureau of Control. Hát ezért az meg, hát ez a Controlból van, igen. Azért volt ilyen
How do
ismerős.
you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalanpiirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater's just something to remember her by. That's all for now.
What the hell is this?
What'd you find there, Stephen?
Nothing. Just nothing that shouldn't be here.
Most már szabadon elvetjük a fegyvert. a gépek is, meg minden tisztára. Ez most vajon lesz még kontroll? Referencia benne, vagy ez most csak egy ilyen egyszeri, hogy hívják, volt. Easter egg. Úgy nézem, mondom, mi a fasz, onnan ilyen ismerős, ez a
Let's get to the murder
FBC.
site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning.
Oh, yeah.
I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. We've seen this symbol before.
Ó, az asztalra is rá van rakva. Azt nézem, mert ugye az átvezető, amikor mentek a kocsival, lehetett látni egy ilyen szimbol. Tokból összerakva. Éppen akkor nincsen semmi rajta. Ezzel az izével kapcsolatban, overlappel.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Ezek a... lábnyomok hasonlóan vibrálnak, mint a... Semmi észrevenni való nincsen. Fölfele lehet menni. Hát gondolom, onnan jöttünk. Akkor még nem volt. Azért. Beszartam
The
az
tracks lead
ágtóba, az
into the
meg.
water. Where'd he go from here?
Jó,
I can
geci
feel
fasz.
something. A presence.
Ugye. Hú,
Nightingale isn't
kurva
far.
anyád. Basz meg a jumpscare-es kurva anyádat, hallod? Befostam. Van egy jumpscare.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light.
Fénylömügy.
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Most mikor visszamegyünk, akkor lesz a szörny.
Nah.
Ja, igen.
Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well.
Rest. Then profilozni még nagy. Vízió.
I need to find the witch's hut.
Most jön az első komoly fightunk. Erre is kell menni meg. Biztos, hogy egy kücsög a játék, mert arra vár, hogy fussak. Aha. Egy nyakamba fog ugrani, bazd meg valaki, figyeld meg.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
Az előbb ez még záró volt. Lehet csukni az ajtót, fasza. Nem kell. Keresztek az emberkék? Ezek jaj, itt anyáztak. Activity spotted. Ki kell menni. Kis úton kell menni, ugye? Ez mellett, igen. Erre? Majdnem erre.
This is the witch's hut.
Úristen! Lelke még lehet, hogy mindig itt van.
This fuse is busted.
Az a bögre csak ide mozdult? Vagy csak én láttam úgy?
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Várjunk, ez volt a trailerben, nem?
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here? Another page.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Az lángos. Várjál. Szerintem hogy gyűjtöttünk össze.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Hoztuk a szívet.
Okay. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Lehet kabrálni? Nem. Oké.
Witch's ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign, Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town, but she trusted the pages, was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words, the smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory, the words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
Vissza kell menni szerintem a fához.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge. I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're right over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
Várjál, lehet olyat lód? Hat perce. Igen. Akkor lódoljuk. Most kíváncsi vagyok, hogy akkor is meg tudjuk találni a szívet. Okay. Igen, akkor ez azelőtt mentett, hogy elhelyeztem volna a bizonyítékokat. Akkor ezt most
The page
megcsináljuk
from the
újra.
witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Most a profilozás nélkül is meg lehet találni a szívet a hűtőbe?
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page.
Ó, gecite beszartam azt a kurva eget, bazd meg. Ó, bazd meg. Bazd meg. A szája baszott, kurva Isten.
A cultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They had been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night. Wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand.
Okay. Oh, inventory. Oh. Check with Lady Fortuna. The counter. Itt 45 talán. Ott fönt az. Volt 7-13 másod. Az 743 vagy? Kettőszázkettő 555. Hát igazából sok opció, azt mondja 202 5. Amúgy ugye itt kell lennie a szívnek, de nincsen benne a szív.
I don't think this is relevant.
De azt mondja, hogy a palm reading and crystal ball. Itt 31. Mindegyik héttel kezdődik. Ilyet lehet vajon?
These numbers match the ones on the lotto ticket.
Igen. Nulla 5, 13, 17. Várjál. 0, 5, 13, 17, 23. 39, 45 az, ami nem. És akkor vagy 739, vagy 745. 13, 17, 23, ugye? Akkor 739 vagy 745. Shotgun. És akkor most van értelme a quickslotnak, értem. Na szóval. Ugye nem lettünk közelebb?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out. Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake. I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
Cultist.
Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
The witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Akkor tényleg kell használni a profilt.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
Cave crash. Or side of.
Figured all this out already. So this goes here, and that goes there. Doesn't look right.
It was cool.
Okay. Sounds literary. But what does it mean?
Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store. The witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Az zsebről vágta?
And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Ugye... be kell fejezni.
Casey, There are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I need to
Persze,
perform a
rosszal
ritual to
indultam.
open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
A kurva anyját. Úgy lopakodás nincsen a játékban. Az szép. Látok. Itt meg kéne hallgatni valamit.
Found the heart in the fridge. Just like the page said I would.
Is the heart?
store. The witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
Anyából néz. Nem mondjad, hogy ez játék. Aha, átkerültünk a másik. Azt mondja,
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo.
Emlékeztem én, hogy volt másik, hogy ezekbe a fába volt egy lukop. De fa. Az meg. Faszt. Itt van a fa.
Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things. What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around?
Azért mondom, bár.
No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
Hint?
Need to find Nightingale.
The rider went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them. The dark presence, Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves. The dark place, wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves. It's dark. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember. It's cold. Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls. Who said that? Can you hear me? I need help. Please. Stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shape shifted. Echoes of the writer's dreams. fading in, fading out. The next story and the story after that. The writer was writing again.
Kisebb a fa. Anyád, hogy néz ki, hallod? Hát ez totál úgy néz ki, mintha valami rendes felvétel lenne, ez rohadtul nem úgy néz ki, mint egy játék. Ez mi? Szerintem kurvára ilyen hibrid. Ezek rohadtul nem játékmodellek, vagy én nem tudom.
He's here. Nightingale.
Pucér dagad, pedofil, bazd meg a erdőbe szaladgál és ijesztegeti lányokat.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal. Nightingale's badge.
Akkor ez semmit kezdem. Innen jött a hang, nem láttam ott semmit.
Nightingale hunted Saga.
Az szép, szia. Ja, igen, bandage, igen. Bazd meg, dodge-olt megint. Vagy ízét. Teleportált megint a Pali. Én meg elfelejtettem dodge-olni. Dodge.
Nightingale hunted Saga.
Oh shit!
Ezt ki kéne kerülni, vagy ezzel most mit csináljak?
Set to find the light switch.
Oh. Lőni megtanulok.
Crashed through Saga's head.
Megváltozott a pálya, az előbb volt itt egy... Korán dodge-oltam. Ó, hogy rohadják, nem látnom semmit, bár. This is not how the story goes. Hát közbazd meg. De az, várjál. A traumapadot, azt nem, de át tudom rakni quickstopra. Oké.
Nightingale hunted Saga.
És egyből egy kezdett egy ilyen dodge-olva. Ja, most jutni kell.
Time to run, Saga.
Wow! Azt vissza. Dazsoltam. Ez kurvára. Kurvára eldadzsoltam. Kösz.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake.
Na várjál.
Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Élő szereplős?
Danger.
Rohadjak meg, nem tudtam megmondani.
Got it.
Hey!
Tingelnek a teste?
Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13?
Anders, where did you go? All of a sudden, the radio stopped working, and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on. It's a bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Get your bearings, then we'll head out.
I I need another minute.
Hallod, hogy néz ki a játék, te hülye.
Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this place again.
Take your time. But you should know these woods aren't the safest.
Az a baj, ki kellett volna vinni még egyszer az első rész, mielőtt ennek nekiugrok.
It's getting dark. You have a flashlight? It's not safe without a light.
I have a light. And a gun. You can relax, Wake.
And pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know about the pages, Wake. We'll keep an eye out for them.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment. It's okay.
Take your time.
De amikor itt megtaláltuk, akkor a keze alatt volt egy lap. Legalábbis úgy tűnt.
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
Erre fölfele nem lehet. Túl sok a fény is, a lámpasokat nem ér. Hát én nem találok semmit, bazzony. Lehet, hogy errefele kéne találni valami. Ez a kis boss fight az érdekes volt. Valaki megette a izéte. Raktak belőle darabot. És ez nem számít. Ekkorát harap egy arvasba. Várjál? Arra van az a nagy fa. Aha. Hallod? Azért kicsit durva, hogy néz ki a játék már. Ezt nem lehet elégszer kihangsúlyozni. Ahhoz képest, hogy a kontrollt is azért így, azon is befostál, hogy néz ki.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Azt is überel.
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade. The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
He'd been on the trail of the writer forever. The writer he despised. Hemingway, Bukowski, Wake. I'll get you. I'll find you. I'll make you pay. You're in over your head. He descended into the tunnels, from the Dark City, into the ocean of darkness. Next stop, Caldera Street Station. Something, a presence, rumbled. Not a train. Shadows shifted on the platform. The writer's cult waited for him there. The cult of the word. Occultists lean close. I carry his words close to my chest now. You're not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise. He'd be caught, murdered. They got him. They didn't get him. He was reborn out of hate. He was there, but he was risen. Sent to find the light switch up from the lake that was not the lake.
A trailerben, amikor először mutatták, akkor nem Jared Letoval? Ezzel a quick turn-nel nem lehet valamit csinálni. Mert nem rossz, jó ötlet a quick turn, csak... Egy farkas. Gyere ide, farkas! Ne szaladj el! Basz meg! Basz meg! Gombot nyomtam. Ó, bazd meg, saját magamat beszivattam. Ez igazából csak én vagyok, szóval.
Time to tie up loose ends on the caseboard.
És megint bazd meg. Ugye zavaró, hol van, ott van. Á, nem gyors. Két harapásból megöl, bazd meg. De hogy a lámpa is pont akkor jut eszébe, az meg kialudni. De ez mellett kurvára el lehet menni. Amúgy. Hallod? Lassítás nélkül. De hogy akkor erre így nem hat a fény annyira megzavarja, de nem. Passzomat bele már. Hallod?
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
Meghalt. Kár, hogy itt nincsen mentés. Szóval... lényegében egyenesen erre. Aha. Csak el van blokkolva. Ja, erre. Okay. Kenyógenerátor hozza az anyját. Mivel? Hol nem voltam még? Az honnan a szájba baszott kurva anyjából jött elő, bazd meg. De hogy egy kurva szót nem szólt, bazd meg a ribanc. Meg semmi. Jó, bazd meg. Hallod? Remek. Örülök neki, hogy amúgy működik a játék. Mi a fasz? Ez bazd meg, mindenhol faszom farkasok fognak itt izélni. Üldözni. UFO. Szerintem akkor ez lesz az utolsó lehetőség. Késve igaz, de nem vált. Mi? Maradsz. Csinálja a hangot. Én már azt hittem, hogy valami.
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there.
Rohadtul eltalálták a grafikát, bazd meg. Ez totálba úgy néz ki, mint egy kamerafelvétel. Ez totál.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hon. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now.
És igen, mondjuk ez ilyen tipikus Ez egy tipikus fasság, ilyen 2023-as, vagy... A kislányt Logannek
Is there
hívják.
anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Oh, fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense. I remember.
Thank you. Welcome. We have a great show for you here tonight. Alan Wake is here. Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers and guests on the show. He's here to talk about his latest book. And as usual, our house band, the old gods of Asgard, is here. Take it away, you crazy Vikings!
Was I on a talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids. Had I already done the show? Was that a recording? I felt a strange pull toward the TV.
Ez élő szereplő. Ez tuti.
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down. Woo! Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
So does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man! That is spot on! Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess
akkor egy tévéshow van,
the whole show. The joke's on me.
ami arról a könyvről és sztoriról beszél,
No, but seriously, I
amit még
found
meg se írt.
the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped.
De a könyvbe
And he projects
mi most azt
himself out to
fedezzük
this
föl, hogy ezt már
dark
megír,
dream of New York
hogy ő most
through the
írja,
story
amit
he
a
is
sötéténye. Mi a fasz?
like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak?
Yeah.
Are we all in your story, Alan?
A könyvben benne van ez az egész.
New book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps. Man, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta
Jól összerakták.
expecting to disappear once this seed ends.
Hello? I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice.
Wow.
What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story. Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar. I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
Már faszom, hát ez a csávó izéból, azért a kontrollból. Hát mondták a srácok, hogy ugyanaz a univerzum. Mi volt? 663 vagy mi? 665.
There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out. What was that? A message? Impossible to say.
Ezek... Ez 65. Ez az Alan Wake, vagyis hát az az Alan Wake, aki most elmeséli azt, hogy mi történt vele, az arról beszél, hogy mi történt a való világban, ahol már megírta a könyvet, és már TV-show folyt róla, mi történik a könyvben. És most azt éljük át. Az, hogy itt volt egy ajtó eddig is.
There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
Ritual, what the witch want.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days. I had been writing. Initiation. You must write to escape. Board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape. I had to write more. I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. Welcome back. We have a great show for you here tonight. A real treat for all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course, we have Alan Wake here. The best-selling writer, the books, the films are based on. Let's do this!
Oh, szóval most még jobban előre ugrottunk, ahol már filmet készítenek róla.
Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So,
What's
the
kicsit
problem,
fejet,
Alan?
ami
Because
azért
on
megspéndelő.
more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine.
Most is úgy néz ki, mintha a lip sync nem
I
lenne
feel protective
teljesen
about my
korrekt.
stories, and these adaptations. I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp shaped like an angel, the only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great! Murder Case Casey! Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
Várjál, vagy ugyanaz a kód? Nope. Hat, 5. El vagyok. Hol? Menjünk erre. Most tovább jutunk.
Hello?
Hát azért a Samurai Fidelity-ben nincsen RTX. Hallod, itt van megint a izébe, az meg a takarító. Azt hát.
Ah, Lorraine! There you are, Tom! Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katsoppa, a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mulls about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
H. Shortcut.
An old lamp in a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me? The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness. I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead. Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed. Like something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now.
Wow. Érdekes, érdekes. Csak most mentett. Akkor nagyon jó, akkor most ez így egyelőre elég is volt. Vászeg, ez kemény, kemény.